guys, Autumn here today to do my ApollyCon 2020 challenge TBR. This challenge started yesterday, the 27th, and goes until Labor Day, September 4th, I think it is. And this challenge is, you don't have to go to be going to ApollyCon to participate, but you are going, in that span of time, you are going to try to read 20 books of the 2020 lineup. So I have quite a lot of books that I would like to get to. I have them all written down on a list by the author and like their books, which I'll show you. I'm not going to show you all of these books that I have. I just want to show you that I do have a lot written down. And I'm just going to show you a few books that I have physically that I would like to read and tell you all the authors and all that stuff. So the first one I'm going to start with is Midnight Blue by L.J. Shin. I have a few other books by her that I'm really excited to read. I read the Kiss Leaf, the Kiss Leaf earlier this year, and I loved it. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So I want to read more books by her. So I'm super excited. And yes, so she's definitely one that is on my TBR to read more. Then, of course, since ApollyCon is hosted by Jennifer L. Armentrout, I do have some Jennifer L. Armentrout books on my TBR. The first being the Covenant series, and then I would like to read the spin-off, which is the Titan series. So I have Pure, which is book 2, and then all of the other books in the series and the spin-off series. I also have her Vincent Moonlight Sin series. I also have the Dead List, and I think that's all. And then for J.Lynn, I have Scorched and Trust in Me that I would like to read. I also will probably want to read her Wicked series. I've read the first one, and that was quite a few years ago. And I may even throw in reread of the Lux series, because again, I think I read that back when I started BookTube, which was 2014, July 2014. So I think I read that in August. The first one. So yes. And then I have some K.K. Allen books. I have almost all of hers except the central, I don't know what it's called, but I have 4 of her books? 5 of her books. So yes. And then Sarah Nye, I would like to finish the Kiss and Makeup series. I have books 2 and 3 to finish. And then I need to read books 2 in her Jock Row series. And then her newest How to Date a Douchebag series, or book, the Lying Hours. And then I have her book that she co-wrote with, what is her name? I don't know. Megan Quinn. And it's like Sincerely Yours. I have a little sample right there. But anyways, so Sarah Nye is on my list. And then I would like to read Stacy Heart. I have 10 books of hers on my Kindle and /audio, and I've yet to read a book by her. This one I did get from Romance Review Bookbox, so this one, Living Out Loud. So if I could listen or read this and read other books by her, I would be really happy. And this one's my copy is super weird. Because it has like 2 title pages. Like the first, it's like page 8, and then it will go through. So I have like, it's weird, but I love it. So yeah, Stacy Heart is definitely on my ApollyCon TBR, because I definitely want to read some of her books that I own on Kindle and audio. And then I have Cain Michaels. This is book 3 in the whatever series this is, Say I'm Yours. You will most likely see this for the buzzword, this series, because I think they all have you in it as my TBR. And again, I got this as a romance reveal book box, so it's already signed. I have read Cain Michaels. I have a few that I have not read, so, and then the next one is Macaulay Smeltzer, and I'm so excited to meet her. I've yet to meet her, and if you watch my channel, you know she is one of my favorite authors, and I'm super excited that I get to finally meet her. So I think I have 3 books of hers in total that I have yet to read, which is saying something because I think she has like 30 plus books. So I just need to read those 3, but right now I'm holding up the Enchant series. So we have Enchant book 1 and then Covenant, which I've yet to read, but I want to reread this. So I figured I would just hold these up. This is a paranormal, and I'm super excited to finally meet her, and yes. And then the next one is Rebecca Euros. I have the last letter. I have almost all of her books. I think I have all of her books on Kindle and audio that are out on audio. And this is the only one physically I own. I did get this signed in a romance reveal. So this isn't that one. This one I bought. So, but I do have 2 copies of this. So yes, she is definitely on my list of authors. And then the last one I have is Cambria Herbert. I have met her. I met her at Love in Vegas a few years ago. But there's still quite a few of her books I have yet to read. So yes, and this one I just got in the Romance Reveal book box too. So yes, this one I'm definitely reading, because you'll see it in on one of my June TBRs. I am planning on participating in 3 readathons in June, so you're going to get a lot of TBRs for those. So this one is on one of them. So you'll probably see a few of these books and authors in my TBRs for June, July, and August, and a little bit of September. So I'm super excited to be going to ApollyCon. It is gonna be a big traveling thing for me because I live in Seattle, Washington, and it's all the way in Washington, D.C. So it's literally across the country. But I'm super excited, and it's going to be a fun time. So hopefully I could get a lot of these authors that I just mentioned and some more read. I should have no problem reading 20 books off of all the list in that amount of time, and any other authors that I don't finish, like my list, I still have until March 2020. So I still have a long time to read the books on that list. Also, I didn't mention Tessa Bailey's going to be there, which I'm super excited about, but I am going to Philly in November for Indies Invade Philly's book signing, which she's going to be there, so I figured I would just meet her then and get any books that I want then by her. And I'm super excited about that one too. So yes, Tessa Bailey is also on my list to read for ApollyCon, because her newest book comes out on the 11th of June, so I'll probably read that. I did just pre-order the Kindle version of that, which is $9.99, which I don't usually spend that much money on Kindle book, but she said in her Read Me Romance podcast that she's adding like a lot of like novellas, bonus wise. So yes, that is why I am pre-ordering that. And yeah, those are all the books I plan to read. Authors, if you're going up to ApollyCon, what are some authors you're excited to meet, or some books you're wanting to read? And as I said, you do not have to be going to ApollyCon to participate in this challenge. And I'm really looking forward to it. Looking forward to reading new to me authors and books that have been on my shelf. And yes, it gives me really like motivated to read the authors that have been on my shelf for a while that I need to read. So yes. And yeah, if you have read any of the books I mentioned or authors I've mentioned, which one should I pick up first? And I'll see you guys later. Bye.